The unseen victims, childhood lost in the haze. Childhood should be a time of laughter and wonder, a time for scraped knees, bedtime stories, and boundless dreams. But for children living with drug-addicted parents, this idyllic picture fades into a harsh reality. They become the unseen victims, their innocence held hostage by a force they cannot comprehend. Their small shoulders bear the weight of a crisis not of their making, their childhood slowly slipping away. We must open our eyes to the plight of these children. They are not just statistics, but individual lives filled with potential. By understanding the profound ways in which drug addiction affects them, we can begin to create a safety net, offering them a chance to heal and thrive. Let's shine a light on their struggles, so they don't have to suffer in silence. Tiny bodies, immeasurable suffering, physical impacts of parental drug abuse. The physical consequences of drug abuse don't discriminate. They reach far beyond the user. Children exposed to drugs in utero can face a lifetime of challenges. Birth defects, developmental delays, and chronic health issues become their reality. Imagine a newborn battling withdrawal symptoms, their tiny bodies racked with tremors and seizures. This is the harsh truth for many infants. Even after birth, the risks remain. Neglect and malnourishment often plague these children. Their developing brains, starved of essential nutrients, suffer irreparable damage. The long-term effects are devastating, impacting their cognitive abilities, motor skills, and overall health. These are not isolated incidents. They are the tragic consequences of a societal crisis. Shadows of addiction, the emotional scars left behind, the invisible wounds of parental drug abuse run deep. Children growing up in these environments often witness behaviors no child should ever see. Violence, neglect, and emotional turmoil become their everyday reality. Imagine a young boy witnessing his mother collapse from an overdose, the fear and helplessness etched on his face. These experiences leave lasting scars. These children often struggle with anxiety, depression, and PTSD. They may develop unhealthy coping mechanisms, mirroring the destructive behaviors they've witnessed. The emotional toll is immense, shaping their self-worth and their ability to form healthy relationships. A fractured world, social and behavioral consequences. The ripple effects of parental drug abuse extend far beyond the home, impacting children's social and behavioral development. They often struggle to form healthy attachments, their ability to trust compromised by their unstable upbringing. School becomes a challenge, their concentration and behavior affected by the chaos at home. As they grow older, these children are at an increased risk of delinquency, substance abuse, and mental health issues. They may act out in school, exhibit aggressive behavior, or withdraw completely. Without proper intervention and support, the cycle of trauma continues, perpetuating the devastating consequences of addiction. Lost potential, education derailed by drug abuse. Education is a powerful tool, a ladder out of poverty and a pathway to a brighter future. But for children of drug-addicted parents, this ladder is often out of reach. Their home environment, plagued by instability and chaos, makes it nearly impossible to focus on schoolwork. Imagine a young girl trying to study while her parents argue loudly in the next room, the weight of their addiction crushing her dreams. They may lack basic school supplies, miss school frequently, or simply be too overwhelmed by their home life to concentrate. Their academic performance suffers, leading to lower grades, repeated grades, and eventually dropping out altogether. The cycle of poverty and addiction tightens its grip, robbing these children of the opportunity to reach their full potential. Shattered homes, broken bonds, the impact on family. Drug addiction doesn't just affect individuals, it tears at the very fabric of families. The bonds between parent and child, once a source of love and security, become strained and broken. Imagine a young child longing for a parent's love and attention, only to be met with indifference or hostility. Siblings witness the devastating effects of addiction on their family, their own childhoods forever altered. The emotional toll is immense, leaving behind a legacy of pain, resentment, and broken relationships. These families need our compassion, support, and access to resources that can help them heal and rebuild.